Black Ops 3, where I have a mod installed. And I'm just gonna play a game of zombies and talk about my work experience. I first started working as a anime maid, but in reality I was just helping my mom because she's a regular maid. But I would of course come in the correct attire, in the nice little black suit with my ass poking out, and yeah, all I really did was vacuum. This is the mod, by the way. Everything looks pretty darn cool in my opinion. Like, I don't know, you tell me. It's a body cam footage mod, so I'm gonna go beat an innocent minority. Okay, but yeah, I mean, that's how I really got my start. My first grind, just vacuuming. I'm pretty good at that. Sucking up things off the floor with a vacuum. Nothing else. It wasn't bad, but you know, still gave me my start, you know, something, instead of just sitting on my ass. Because this was around COVID, when COVID hit, online school, kind of just, you know, go in and do exactly what I'm doing right now. I'll play Black Ops 3, and that was fun. But you know, when I could, or when I wasn't on the game, or you know, could just easily avoid the Zoom classes, I would help my mom. Not a choice, she made me. I mean, glad she did, because, you know, I will be honest, because, you know, when I was younger, I would just go and just, you know, be there while she worked. But I was too young, so I'm pretty sure, like, child labor laws, I don't think she would have cared, but I think the people she was cleaning for would have been like, why is this 7-year-old vacuuming my house? You know what I mean? When I was very young, I really liked Legos, and this one kid had the Ninjago set with the golden ninja, the green ninja, but like in the golden form. So the golden ninja, you feel me? And I'll just, you know, I'm just gonna admit to my sins now. I stole that shit. I took it. And honestly, I had to live with that for a really long time. And I thought, wow, am I a horrible human being? And honestly, I think some people would agree. I think some people would think, yeah, you should die. But I did what I did. Nothing I could do now. If I ever see him again, I won't be able to give it back to him because I have no idea where it is. Yeah, it was my first job. You know, I got older, went with my mom during COVID. Had to wear my little mask. It was good, I guess, because it kept the dust out of my mouth and nose, which I'm allergic to dust, so would have been tweaking. Junior year of high school. And my good old friend that I hope you guys meet along the ride is Keek. Ricky, Richard, Bulbasaur, our dog, my brother, really. And he goes on and gets a job at your favorite good old Mickey D's. And he gets in there and he's all excited. He's like, I love it here, man. Everyone's great. They vape, they smoke weed. Fucking, what else could you ask for, you know? And so I'm like, wow, bro, it sounds like some, you know, like-minded people out there. I should fucking join the crew. So what do you know? Fucking put my application online, give it a good week, or probably less, because it's McDonald's, and this was before, you know, the great struggle of now finding a job. But back then, yeah, I put in my application, they're like, you're hired, because it's fucking McDonald's. That was, inexperience, and it was cool. It was another experience. The thing was, there were a lot of great people, also a lot of shitty people. I could honestly dedicate a whole video to just working there, and I probably will. I very much probably will, because it was an experience that, now thinking about it, a lot of memories come back, and I think, damn, yeah, I can make a video of that. The main thing I even wanted to rant about, was literally just the fact that I have, I guess, pet peeves now, working in the service industry, having to be the little bitch of entitled cunts, because I've worked, everywhere I've worked is basically the suburbs. So you have people who are middle class but still somehow think they're above you because they're not homeless, but still struggling and, living paycheck to paycheck. But, they got a few bucks to spare. So then they come and they get food instead of, saving money and buying groceries, and then they complain because they're missing one fucking pickle. And, there's good customers here and there. I won't lie. I'll even say I guess being in the service industry right now, not forever, because sometimes I can make people happy. When no one's looking, it's like, yo, you seem like an outstanding character. Here's a free cup. Sometimes that actually really makes someone's day. And they're like, man, thank you so much. And you kind of just sit there like, damn, I didn't make someone cry or depressed. I instead made them smile and a little bit happy. That's pretty cool in my opinion. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do, making someone happy. If you live to just troll every moment you live and breathe, you're quite literally what you're doing, a fucking troll. And trolls usually live under a bridge, have a very giant, abnormally large nose, and are not very pretty to look at. But everyone just loves a good troll nowadays. Everyone just loves to get under anyone's skin for any reason. Even the people they love, the rage bait, they love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm a victim. I've done the same. I have rage baited. I'm sad to admit that. At times it has been fun to anger someone I'm close to for funny purposes. But at the end of the day, doing it all the time, every second, it's pretty fucking annoying. Maybe I'm just, not the funnest person you've ever met. Maybe I'm a fucking loser or a fucking piece of shit who doesn't understand comedy. I don't know. If I'm in the middle of a rush, because it's back to the work topic. If I'm in the middle of a fucking rush and you playing with me, gang, I'm not gonna be the happiest. Because off topic, on topic, I have a slight health condition, and my job doesn't really help. Kind of worsens my condition. I'm kind of usually not feeling the best when I work. But you gotta get to the bag. At the end of the day, what am I gonna do? Go homeless? Starve? Not buy my precious speed cola? No, I'm gonna work a job, unlike others. Which, no hate, if you're unemployed, do your thing, if you can, do your thing. But if you're struggling, you're struggling. I saw some shit today where it's like, if you're gonna be broke, at least be happy. If you're fucking broke and depressed, this is wombo combo. That just sounds like ass. I'd rather be not that broke and, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Hold up. Gang. Anyways, kind of forgot where I was. Oh, 69 kills. Yeah, I don't feel the best at work a lot of the times because of my condition. And, feeling like ass all the time. And then you have someone look at you and be like, is there cheese on the cheeseburger? A good coworker of mine, our uniform is pretty out there, especially behind the counter, wearing the attire that we do. A good friend who works with me tells me he's behind the counter, behind the register even. And a lady, it doesn't matter that she was a lady. She could have been a fucking horse. And I think the horse would have gotten the idea that with the certain attire he had on behind the register where workers are only allowed to be, she had the audacity to ask if he worked there. Now, I'm not going to say where I work, but just imagine I work at Walmart and I'm wearing a bright fucking blue shirt with a giant Walmart logo on it. And you know what? Let's add to it. I got a fucking Walmart cap. I got a Walmart fucking New York Yankees fucking no brim fucking, you get what I'm fucking getting at. And I'm at the register and you come up to pay and you look at me and you're like, do you work here? No, I'm just here. Just chilling. It really bothers me. This is like honestly the main thing. The only reason I even clicked record. The main thing that really bothers me is we had a thing where, you know, our higher ups were telling us, oh, do better with the service, you know, big smile, you know, eye contact, you know, fucking be friendly. And I think I do a pretty good job at customer service. But they tell us, you know, eye contact, you know, be friendly, da da da. But what's the fucking point? Excuse my French. What is the point if the person isn't gonna give me any tiny sliver of the same back? Like, why are you gonna tell me to look the customer in the eye when all I'm getting is taco, beef, cheese? Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm in the middle of a barbecue. Yeah, fuck you. No, not you. I'm talking to a fucking piece of shit in front of me. Yeah, this fucking dumb, stupid, fucking useless piece of shit. Fuck him. You want me to tell him? Yeah, fuck you. Dude, that's kind of what it fucking feels like. Cause why the fuck am I gonna try and look you in the eye when you're too much of a fucking pussy to look at me? I'm fucking 5'8". I'm just me, dude. I don't think I'm a fucking ultimately threatening guy where you gotta fucking act all like The main thing, the main thing, again, the only reason I even hit record is this exact moment. I'm the customer. I walk in. Hey, how are you? Me. I'm good. Customer. Let me get burrito, cheese, fart, ass, crack, fuck you. That's really what it feels like. Cause why the fuck are you asking me the question if you didn't give a single fuck to hear the answer? And honestly, I know you don't give a fuck. And honestly, I'm not even good. I'm fucking dog shit. I'm just gonna say good because I'm not gonna fucking make you feel like a piece of shit and sit there and make you think like, oh, should I ask this fucking guy, you know, why he's feeling bad? You probably don't. You probably just want your fucking quesadilla and you just want to eat it and fucking jack off and go watch YouTube while you eat because you have no attention span and you need YouTube to eat, and you're not gonna talk to the person right in front of you that you invited out to lunch. Instead, you're gonna watch YouTube. Dude, I'm not even playing a game. I should probably load in a game. But dude, why? What's the point? Like, I'd literally much rather you come in and not even ask and then just be like, taco, burrito, fucking methamphetamine, please, and not even please and thank you. Just tell me what you want and I'll give me the money and I will give you your receipt. End of the day. You want a tip? You can tip, whatever. But man, that is a pet peeve. People just walk in. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Let me get. Why ask? And that is why every time when someone comes in,
you are cursed. You must place your hand upon the stone. I can hear you.
Sorry, I love that intro. It's like that's why even when anytime someone comes in and they just give me the ittiest bit of like decency and treat me like a human, I'm just like, wow, here's something for free. Here's something for free that I'm not gonna make you pay for, because at the end of the day, I am a human being. I don't know if you could tell. I just wish I was treated more like a human being during my 8-hour shift at a job that I'm not particularly a big fan of, mostly just due to the fact that, like stated before, health condition that doesn't really suit the job. Well, you know, as a good man once said, you know, thug it out, you know, ponte los pilas, you know, all that good stuff. Don't be a bitch, as one would say. Switching the topic again. Look at this fucking mod, man.
Has anybody seen any cases of ammunition around here?
Dude. Oh shit, dude, what's up? To get stabbed straight in the chest. Damn, everybody do the loud. Sorry. Fuck, I'm old. Oh, I'm old. I don't think I have ADHD. I don't think. I mean, no one's ever told me like, dude, do you have ADHD? Because I've met a lot of people where I myself said to them, do you have ADHD? Which to them be correct actually, and then they would be like, yeah, I do. It's not that like, oh, you can always tell, because that is not the case. You can't always tell. A lot of people are depressed as fuck, and then they'll be like, hey, how you good? You been feeling depressed? You're like, I don't get depressed. You know, what the fuck is that? It's fucking depression. That's for pussies. Friendly reminder: mental health affects everyone. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure 99% of people you meet are somewhat, in the ittiest bit mentally ill, or at least have some kind of trauma. I kind of do get a little sporadic at times. It's not. I don't feel like that's always me. I don't know what I am really. I have an idea of what could be. This is I get it. No, trust me, I'm not one to shit on people who say that they have, like neurodivergency. I think that's how you'd state it, or like they're neurodivergent, or that they're sensitive to things, or this and that, whatever. I'm very open-minded. I'm just saying for myself. I'm not gonna sit here and self-diagnose. I don't want to be that bitch, because I've been around a lot of those bitches, and I mean men and women. I don't mean just one. Men, women, fucking non-binary, fucking without seeing any kind of fucking professional. I have literal post-traumatic stress disorder like a fucking veteran of sorts. No, bitch, you just have a dirty room. Clean that shit. Fuck. Mental health is important. I think that's a big thing everyone should know and not be such a dickhead about. It's not an excuse either though, because speaking of work, kind of going back to it, there's this one coworker where she is not favored upon. She's not loved by the community too much, for good reasons. She is in a position. She's not just your little regular grease worker. She's in a higher position where she should be doing more things. She kind of eats shit. I've heard little things from people here and there. Well, what I've mainly heard is them talk shit. They talk a lot of shit. And I won't even lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm some fucking saint and I've never said a fucking peep. She's pissed me off, and I have said a mean thing or two. Not horrible, but not nice either. But the reason I even bring it up is because then I've heard maybe once or twice that this person goes through some things, and from what I heard, I can see how that can be a little troubling. Make the person not the nicest, but it's not. And I'm talking about this with other coworkers. They've agreed it's not an excuse to still be a dickhead. We all go through shit, which is true. But another thing, some people do kind of go through it a little more just out of unfortunate circumstances, The person that fucking stubbed their toe this morning and spilled their coffee, yeah, that sucks. But then the person that, their cousin just got shot and they fucking tore their ACL and fucking are about to get fucking deported, that sucks a little fucking more than your spilled coffee, if you know what I mean. Work is work. It's really not much more than that. I mean, it can be. I mean, I have found myself enjoying work. I have some pretty cool coworkers. I don't think I'll die, but like I said, health condition makes working pretty unpleasant. And it's like, I mean, if I were to keep working there the rest of my life, I think I genuinely would feel like fucking dog shit. Like, Mentally and physically. It's not, okay, I forgot to play this game. Mentally and physically. That's just not what I want to live. And I want to leave soon. Because it's that, literally just, I don't feel good every time I go to work. Like, it's not even just mentally, like, I go in there depressed and I don't want to work because I'm depressed. I've worked depressed fucking since I started working, and you know, you gotta get through it. You get through, at the end of the day, you're gonna go home. You're not stuck there forever. You are gonna go home. Some people, EMTs, they work 12-hour shifts. Work less days, yeah, but 12-hour shifts, and they still go home at the end of the day. And I'm gonna work my little 8-hour shift. It's gonna feel like shit, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna take a fat dab, and I'm gonna be with my cats and my family and my computer and my webcam and Black Ops 3. And you know, that makes things really not that bad. You know, at the end of the day, I could look forward to things that I genuinely enjoy. You know, that's all I could really ask for, because if I didn't have those things, I would just be super fucking depressed. And nobody likes being super fucking depressed. Not everyone has depression, but everyone at some points or another do get depressed. You know, you lose a family pet, what are you gonna fucking do? You know, be happy? No, you're gonna feel depressed. And again, you know, I had someone, a coworker, they're like, you know, like, I don't get depressed. And it's like, dog, it's okay. Like, gang, you could get sad. You could get, like, depressed is just another word for being sad, and you get sad, no? Everybody gets sad. Everybody gets sad, dude. You gotta be tough, you know. You gotta show no weakness. Wow, I never even did the first ritual. I'm the worst zombies player right now, but it's because I'm literally just yapping. Not your typical gameplay that you would see. You know. Say if y'all want me to fucking do the fucking Easter egg, you know, let me know. If anyone's out there, if you're watching. Literally just house sitting right now. A good friend for his cat and dog and the crib. Make sure fucking don't get robbed and lose all their shit. That would be unfortunate. Fair warning for anyone who does tune in for the next video. Might not look like this, or it might if, you know, I make another video here, which I might. Sleep deprived, as you can tell. But yeah, that was really the whole rant I wanted to go on, and wanted to see if I could even do this, because I keep telling myself I want to do YouTube and make videos and stream, but you know, didn't do it. So right now, which I hope this video doesn't get like corrupted or bad audio or this or that, or I don't know. We're just gonna edit it together and see if it's trash, and if it's trash, still put it out, because what are you gonna do? Not do anything? Are you gonna do something? Your choice. Deuces.